Let's get it, man.
1, 2, 3. All right. Back at it.
We back.
What up?
Got the topics.
Yes,
I think it
we
was
do.
an interesting week. Well, it's been an interesting 2 weeks. A lot of shit happened. So Jamal got the list in his hand. Tell us which way we going first. He's stuck.
Well, I mean, we can start with Beyonce. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks now. So
Okay.
hopefully everybody got a chance to take a look or at least see reactions of the Renaissance film review. So, yeah, let's talk about that.
Man, I still haven't seen the movie.
What?
But
You're not a fan. It's all good.
I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting on the bootleg to come out.
It ain't coming.
It's gonna come on Netflix or something.
All the fans signed the NDA that nobody recorded it. It's not coming out.
I'm surprised it's not on streaming by now. I thought it was gonna maybe do a week in theaters and then
Money.
Yeah,
It's making too much money, Cam. She getting y'all for cups, popcorn baskets.
Oh, they got that. They had limited edition and all that.
Special
Damn.
drinks. Yeah.
I'm
it's
dead.
Cleaning up out here, man. $30 a pop for the tickets. It was a good movie though.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
good.
the concert was good, so I expected the movie to be just as good. I mean, everybody went to the concert here, right?
I mean,
So
was
at
it
the
in depth?
concert, yeah, it was in depth. But at the concert, you saw all the camera equipment they had
Yeah.
there. Like
You-
each show, it was like it's probably the best show I ever seen in person
Mm-hmm.
to date.
Yeah.
Like I ain't seen one better.
For sure.
The production was crazy there, so I already knew the movie was gonna come with it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it went into depth with Blue and Beyonce. The whole process, the dancers just kind of doing their thing, and for the show, like changing out uniforms, all that.
Yeah, it was nice to see her highlight her stage crew. She shouted them out, pretty much said that, a lot of times they're in the background, but she chose to put them in the forefront, which if you saw the show, pictures of the show, you saw the stage crew in these reflective suits, which made them stand out because she said they work hard.
Yeah.
To know that she worked on this tour for 4 years prior to it launching is crazy.
That's nuts.
That's very crazy. Like, but it showed, the production showed, the setup showed that, if you put the sweat in, that it definitely pays off. And also to know that she was, had surgery a month before
What happened?
her knee.
She broke her knee?
No, I don't know what
She
happened
didn't
to the
break
knee.
her knee.
Tore
She had
ACL or
surgery.
something?
She had
Something.
knee surgery a week before
Beyonce
rehearsal
getting old,
started.
man.
And so to see that, and see her mom talk about that, how hard it was for her to rehab that quickly, it was good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm selfish for wanting more. Just like seeing like more of the concept of how the tour came about. Because she hit on a little bit, but I kind of want a deeper dive, and she got the footage of it.
Oh yeah,
So,
it'd have been nice to have a vlog leading up to the concert, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So maybe that's something we'll get in the future or something like that. So.
probably, and we probably pay for it then too. But
Of course.
I do think this though. After seeing everything, I don't mind the ticket price to go to the concert because I see why. Like now, I mean, she's still $30 is a bit much, but I mean, it is independent, so I guess understandable. But yeah, I mean, the value for the concert definitely was worth it. Seeing everything that took place for them to get it done.
Yeah,
she probably didn't even receive a lot of that money because she got to pay the crew. Man, they was working hard. Out
they
here,
were
so.
they were working hard.
Then she had a huge crew. Like she
Huge
had a couple
crew.
thousand people. Like that.
Damn.
There was like
Huge crew,
a
3
lot.
stages.
yeah.
Didn't she say like 300 trucks or something like that?
Yep, that
That's
costs
crazy.
money.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the ticket price, I'm not mad at anymore.
Yeah.
I understand.
A lot went into that show, and it was nice to see her, talk about it, dive into it. So that was cool.
Did she speak about anything like outside of the show, like other than the knee surgery thing?
Well, they kind of highlighted Blue and how she heard the criticism and went harder. Started really getting better and taking it a lot more
How
seriously.
old is Boo? Like 11?
Something like that,
Yeah,
11,
somewhere
12,
around
yeah.
there. So that was good seeing too. Like she teaching her daughter how to, get over adversity and tune in and go hard. Like
Was Jay-Z in the video? I mean, in the movie?
He didn't talk, I don't think. I mean, they show him talking like sometimes with Blue, telling her, how proud he was of her. But he wasn't highlighted at all. Most of the film was about the tour itself. Her talking about Blue, her life and how it is balancing motherhood. She did highlight Houston a little bit, which was nice.
How did she highlight Houston?
She a lot of video back B-roll footage
Like
of the city.
Yeah,
VHS?
when she was here, and the Frenchies and all that.
Yeah, the stuff she did while she was in town.
it's hard to believe she like Frenchies like that. Like I
Frenchies
just
is
got
good.
the Frenchies not too long ago. I didn't care for it. I ain't gonna lie.
Frenchies is good.
There's
man.
a lot of other chicken places better,
But I guess it's one of them things where
and they don't have hot sauce. Another thing I don't like about Frenchies.
Bro.
I guess it's one of the things where she grew up in the hood, and she probably went there often because it's right down the street from where she
Yeah,
lived.
for sure.
So it's like one of them hometown things. That
Yeah.
It may not be that good,
That's what it
but
is.
you eat it all the
'Cause
time.
I'm like,
Frenchie's
bro,
like an 8
she-
out of 10.
Bro, she fucked
Yeah.
that. No, it's not. But she fucked that chicken up, bro.
what? It's not an 8 out of 10 to you, man.
Frenchie's about a 6 out of 10.
Oh, no, you
Hey,
tripping.
hell nah.
Like
tripping.
Popeyes is better than Frenchie's.
Damn, no.
Come on,
nah.
come on now.
Frenchie's
Let's
has
be
a
real
home
now.
cooked taste to it. Popeyes doesn't.
I ain't gonna lie, he tripping.
Popeyes is better.
Frenchie's tastes like it could be
Golden
made in a black
Chicken's
kitchen.
better.
Right. It sounds like something from
What?
your grandma's house.
That's how Popeyes make it.
Nah,
Y'all grandparents ain't do it like that. That's all.
You could taste the commercial in Popeyes, man.
Nah, Popeyes. I
Popeyes
can
tastes the same everywhere.
I can taste the spice in Popeyes. Frenchie's tastes like some chicken pea make at the crib. Like my chicken tastes better than
I
Frenchie's.
mean, it's crazy that he disrespecting Frenchies like that. But
Disrespectful.
They about
man.
a 6 out of 10.
And you in Detroit talking like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tripping.
I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then I'll go to see if it's gotten better.
nah, boy.
I went not too long ago. I was on the phone with P. I was like, I'm gonna pull up the Frenchies, bro.
So he rock with Frenchies.
One thing I
That's what
don't
he's
like
saying.
about Frenchies, try to give them a chance. And I got the wings too, because they give you like the
Bro,
6 piece.
get the strips.
Got the wings,
You tripping,
wings
man.
wasn't hidden, bro.
You tripping, man.
And they don't do hot sauce.
You
And I always ask them just to make sure they still don't do it. I be like, y'all got hot
You are
sauce?
tripping,
Bro, I feel like
Nah,
they got
we-
hot sauce
They
packs.
don't.
I
They
feel
don't.
like-
They don't have hot sauce, bro. Every time I ask, they tell
Get a
me they don't
pepper,
have it.
man.
They don't.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that-
saying.
that
They
is
was
a
out
lot.
of peppers one day, but
Boy.
but my thing is, but they literally don't do hot sauce. But if you gotta eat a pepper with your chicken, that's like
Bro.
on my barbecue. If I gotta get barbecue sauce, bro, I'm not fucking with it. It's
You
not
don't
good.
have to have a pepper.
Yeah, but if I need it,
Hey,
it's a problem. If I
He
need it to
crazy.
enjoy this meal, it's an issue.
Jamal's
Yeah,
crazy.
Frenchie's
man.
6 out of 10 for sure.
Hey, well, how about y'all go to Frenchie's and let us know? Because he crazy.
If you go into a chicken spot that's getting strips, then you already know the chicken ain't that good.
He basically saying Beyonce taste buds ain't all that.
That's what he
I
trying
mean,
to say.
she in LA and New York. Frenchie's is better than anything there, so I get
Well,
it.
yeah.
She come here,
I
it
mean,
is
she got a
great.
Creole mother too. So.
It is great. She come here because it's
know.
like if you eat in New York, like you gotta go to certain places in New York to get some good food. And LA, it's good luck. Good luck, bro. Ain't no seasoning in LA.
I mean, yeah.
the seasoning trucks don't go that far. They don't go to the west. They stay in the south.
Nah, man, we vegans out in the West.
Yeah,
But yeah, so shout out to B, man, her and her taste buds, her like her Frenchies. But yeah, I was definitely say if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check
Yeah.
it out.
Definitely on my
for
list.
sure.
You saw where the money went, but some of that went to her pockets, man.
It better
Well, yeah.
have went to her pocket.
you
I mean,
know,
yeah, she's a billionaire, right?
Yeah,
So-
worth $800 million according to Forbes. But her dad says that she's been a billionaire since 2018, according to him.
I mean, I agree.
on, Pops.
That's
Yeah.
believable. And she's married to a guy that's also collectively they have over billion. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
For sure.
absolutely. But to know that Forbes has estimated her $800 million, that's a lot, man.
That's great.
Hell yeah, it is.
I wish
And to know that
I had a little bit of that.
And to know that her power to get even more is like she could launch another tour today, and it's gonna sell out.
She can launch whatever.
agree.
I see she got the perfume. She
Perfume
can
came out.
launch the lipstick, whatever she want to launch,
Hair
and
care line
she
coming
gonna
soon.
she gonna sell out.
Yeah.
It's that she got that type of power.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah.
A little girl from Parkwood.
What I like about her though is she's not gonna do something unless it's done right.
Yeah.
And so for that I can respect. Salute to Beyonce.
For sure.
I mean, hey, shout out to Beyonce. I'm gonna check it out. But what you want to go talk about? Pink Friday 2? Nicki Minaj,
You can
man.
jump into it. That's what you want. I know you've been waiting on that. Go ahead, man.
Nah, I just want to. I think people gotta give Nicki Minaj her flowers, which
Got
she
to?
has them.
You
Yeah,
gotta earn that, Pete.
she's earned them.
Gotta
She's
earn
earned them.
flowers.
This album to me, great album, good album. Finally, this is the 5th album from Nicki Minaj.
That's it.
Nicki Minaj is already a legend by number 3. Yeah, I mean, how many females have 5 albums?
I
that are
ain't talking
rappers?
about females. We talking about equality, right? Why are we talking about because she's a female? She's an
I mean,
artist.
It's number
Okay.
5?
Yeah,
She's
you're right.
She's
Well,
an artist. Pete.
how many male artists have 5 albums?
How many artists? Period. Have 5. Not a lot.
Not a
Not a
lot.
lot of artists make it to
Legend,
5.
legendary, man.
But you said it was
Legendary.
great. I gotta refute that.
Everybody is a great song on there. Shout out to Uzi Vert.
It's a highly sampled.
I mean,
song.
it don't matter if it's sampled or
I
not.
think the sample is a good song. for
Another
sure.
good song on there, Pink Birthday. That was one of the standouts for me for sure. Of course, the song with J. Cole, Let Me Calm Down. You know what I'm saying? He shouted out Will and Jada, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said Willie Smith. He had like a little punchline in there. Man, overall, I thought this is the definitely needed from Nicki Minaj. I feel like people always playing with her all the time. And her contribution to not only hip hop, but also what she's done for opening up the lane for women in hip hop. Like, I'm not gonna say she just straight pioneered the lane, but she damn near did. You know, it was dead. It was a little bit hot early 2000s. Then came Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I don't know if Nicki pioneered it.
She did. It was, before Nicki Minaj, man, what the last female rap hit was "Put Your Lighters Up" by Lil' Kim. I don't know. I'm throwing something out there. No disrespect to Notorious Kim, but I think it wasn't no hits before Nicki. At least it was like a 5-year period with nothing.
Hits, but I will say Nicki had her moment.
Yeah.
I think that moment ended a long time ago though.
Nah, I think when you go to legendary status, your moment is forever.
I agree. I can say
No,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, she's good.
I think we recognize that she is a legend and that she has solidified herself. It does sometimes just feels like she doesn't quite know that.
Right. Which takes away from her.
I think she just want to prove her point.
But she doesn't have to.
You don't have to. When you're great, like, it proves itself. And I think so that lets me believe she's not that great.
And that's the disconnect. It's like, we know you're great. We know what you did for that decade that you were in this lane pretty much by yourself. You don't have to remind us. You don't have to get online with these antics. Woman, you have aged out of that. So get off the internet.
No, I can't agree with that. I don't think people can age out of that.
She hasn't aged out of it.
If somebody comes, because
she's not mature.
Right.
A lot of people not mature, but at the same time, if I didn't put in this work for 10 plus and y'all keep trying to compare every newcomer to me, I'm gonna feel disrespected.
That's
too.
Crazy to say.
That's what's
when
happening,
you're
though.
great. When somebody else is doing good, they're gonna get compared.
What Drake posts on Instagram today?
You're gonna get compared to someone else. That's just how it works.
Yeah, this is what
like
happens.
If you're great,
but
if
women
she thinks
care
she's
about
great,
perspective.
But you got to think about this.
Women care about opinions for sure.
If Nicki Minaj is great, like you say she is, right? So you say she's great.
You say it too.
So why wouldn't I compare the next big artist to this?
Right.
This is the standard, right?
But here's the thing.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's nothing wrong with being
LeBron gets compared to Jordan all the time.
Yeah, but they're actually comparable. That's the issue. You comparing people who ain't even nowhere near half where I'm at.
There was a lot of other people that got compared to Jordan too way before LeBron. Well, we talking about they wasn't comparable
the ones that stacked up. Shout out to Brian.
I think Jordan. Some of the girls though, some of these new girls.
Nobody out right now compares to Nicki Minaj, with the exception of Doja Cat.
What do you mean by that?
And she's not even in hip hop.
What measurements are you using for that?
We talking about consistency. Number one, fuck the consistency. Let's go straight to talent. Don't nobody talent stack up to hers at all. Cardi B.
Well, no, not Cardi
at all. No, I'm just saying because Cardi B is probably the biggest one in popularity.
She's the biggest commercial girl, yes.
Popularity, but talent-wise, nobody stacks up.
Who got more Grammys?
Other than maybe Doja Cat.
Who got more Grammys?
What?
Who give a fuck about a Grammy?
Who has more Grammys?
Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't care about.
Absolutely.
She didn't deserve that shit.
Who has more Grammys? No, you saying I'm just trying to say.
What I'm saying is I don't give a fuck about the
Grammy artist and who is.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
The Grammys just started.
I think Cardi B got more Grammys.
She got one Grammy,
and they started accepting them before Nicki became an artist.
What I'm saying is,
just saying.
So has Drake won every Grammy?
I guess the award shows don't mean nothing.
Has Drake won every Grammy?
When it's Nicki. You're not gonna win everything. He got Grammys though.
Out of 50, has he even won 50% of the shit he been nominated for? No.
But how many have Nicki won?
She finna get one this year.
Come on.
So you okay?
Come on now.
You think so?
Come on now. How?
For this album?
So the biggest movie. What's the biggest movie coming? What's the biggest movie that came out this year for women?
You said the biggest what?
The biggest movie that came out this year for women.
Beyonce.
Barbie.
Is Barbie nominated for a Grammy?
She might get that one by default.
She about to get it by default, but it's also well deserved. She finna get it. Just that movie hit over $1 billion.
The movie did.
I can say you mentioned Doja Cat. Doja Cat's
she's
versatility,
the only one who's comparable.
Her versatility is very comparable to Nicki.
Even the way that she raps.
Right. Her skill set is
I would say
there.
that Doja's better.
But I could say that too.
I mean, you gotta think about it. If you got a chance to, it's like Drake and Wayne. You got a chance to watch somebody kill it, you should be better.
You should.
Drake and Wayne styles completely different.
He learned from Wayne.
He did, but completely different.
But like I know for me,
Nicki feels disrespected. That's the
She
problem.
shouldn't though.
But-
She has love from a lot of fans.
What they got to do with the
Nicki
industry?
probably got one of the biggest
Okay.
fan bases for any artist.
Let's be real.
And yet there's not enough for her.
When Cardi B
Right.
came out, right? Cardi, no shade to Cardi. We just gotta spade a spade, right? Is what they say.
Okay.
When Cardi B came out, there was a train of people that specifically hyped up Cardi B to be better than Nicki Minaj. That was the whole game. Was I want to get her the fuck out the way.
These online fans, yes.
The
It
world,
happens.
no, the industry, Atlantic Records.
That's not, bro. But you got to think about this.
Why? How you think she won that Grammy? You think that's the fans?
Her music. That's how she won it. But bro,
You
think,
believe that?
Yes, but think about
Did
this. bro.
Macklemore win a Grammy
They did.
Over
But
Kendrick Lamar?
Macklemore is good music.
over
I
Kendrick
like-
I
Lamar?
would win over Kendrick Lamar. Shit. Yes, over Kendrick Lamar. Macklemore was better.
Best rap album over Kendrick Lamar. No, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
bought Macklemore's album and was
Cam
still
is
jamming
part of
to
the problem, bro. Like,
It was better
nobody
than
bought that.
Kendrick Lamar's album.
Not better
Sorry.
than Good Kid, Mad City.
Most of our ears, we want to listen to good music.
Right, I could listen to
My
Macklemore's
boy was talking
album
about the
much
thrift shop.
easier than Kendrick. So
Good Kid, Mad City was a good album though. I'm not gonna
That was
shade
the best rap
it.
album
That's
that
his
year.
best album, but that was long ago. But
My point
But
is,
back to
not
what you were
everybody
saying.
got a Grammy. That's all I'm saying.
well, yeah, not everybody got
A
a
lot
Grammy,
of people don't
but
got a
the
Grammy.
thing
Yep.
is, Nicki has a ton of respect, and what Cam was saying is she acts like she don't.
right,
She do. Everybody's not gonna respect you
and it's
or
like
like you.
I think she's just been a woman.
She's not a likable person.
No,
I think
don't
that's
it's not
that's
being a woman.
she's not likable.
Everybody not Beyonce, bro.
They don't have to be, but Nicki dims her own light by getting in her own way by
Thank you.
feeding to these antics. It's like let your fans do what your fans do. But woman, as long as you put your business out, as long as you put your music out and you stand on your business, you don't have nothing to compare. But the way
Exactly.
she gets online and tweeting and all this craziness,
But what if you like to comment? Like if that's what you like to
Bro,
do.
this is the thing.
keep
Is that
that shit in the
wrong?
group chats, man.
Idols become rivals, right?
Like,
Everybody that's looked up to her hates her now. Lotto loved her, hate her now. Megan loved her, they hate, like they beefing now.
Hey, I would hate
Cardi
you too
probably
if I
fucked
want
with her.
your spot.
Cardi fucked
hate
with her,
too.
that would. It ain't because of that though. They don't want Nicki's spot.
You think
Right.
so?
I think
Everybody,
so.
I
don't
think
they
the
do.
newer artists, the newer women artists are themselves. Like they're not worried about
If everybody's themselves,
Taking
why
the
is everybody
spot.
the same?
but no, but they not.
But they're not.
all
I
different.
think they're all
You
different.
just named 3 people that sound exactly the same.
Bro,
They don't
Lotto
sound the
sounds
same.
very different.
Okay, they don't all rap about the same shit.
Bro, everybody
That's what I'm just
everybody's
wondering.
content is their content.
Nah,
Right.
stop, bro.
They talk about their experiences, bro. We talk about the
I
music
mean, and let's
industry.
be honest.
no versatility.
Rappers as a whole pretty much talk
Nope.
about the same shit.
Yes.
It's
No,
either you're
no.
a gangster street rapper,
Trap
or
rappers talk about the same thing.
They're
Trap,
all
right?
that.
Intellectual rappers
what
talking
would you
about the
put
same
Nicki
thing.
Minaj? What is our content?
Artists,
Stop it.
versatile.
She talks about her website.
Talks about the
bro.
same thing everybody else
talk about whatever
talks
she want to talk about. Moment for life.
This dude is crazy. You just a
But
barb, bro. Just admit it.
Moment for life.
Yeah, you sounding very barbarish over there.
No, because you said somebody only talk about
Her
I
content
just said
is
moment-
just like everybody
moment
else's
for life.
content.
What kind of song is that? I'm just using one as an example.
Her content is just
Moment
like
for life.
else's.
What kind of song is that?
Did Meg not?
Your
just,
boy Drake is
did,
on.
Did Meg just not drop Cobra? Same kind of song.
I ain't heard nobody
Different
playing that
content.
song in a
Definitely.
minute.
Because it
Tough
doesn't
song.
really have that replay
It don't
value
got that
like
bop
that.
to it.
But let's
It's
not
hard
say,
to
let's
do.
not say she can't do
Okay.
that because
Yeah.
she can.
All right. They look, shout out to all the barbs. Let's go to Meg then.
Okay.
Let's go just jump straight into it then.
Woo.
Partisan Fontaine did the interview.
Nah, let's get.
Several interviews actually.
He did a couple.
Did 2. Well, 2 that I seen.
He did Angela Yee and then
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club.
Club,
Yes.
Okay,
which
so
is kind of the same thing. Right?
we can start out with Megan Thee Stallion going live.
Mm-hmm.
Megan Thee Stallion goes live.
Crazy.
She went off
She did.
on a couple people.
Claims
Yep.
she wasn't talking.
She addressed everything.
She addressed everything. She's crazy. I'll just put that out
You
there.
think so?
One,
she had a
let's
moment.
get to what she had for Partisan Fontaine. Right?
She got an,
She literally say, "I wasn't even. If it wasn't you, then I wasn't talking about you. All right, but you insinuated you talking about him because when everybody came
she's
out,
the last. He's the last public.
well,
Relationship.
Yeah.
and shit,
well,
yes.
and when she said it, she didn't. When people came and was like, "Oh, you this, you ain't shit," blah 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 on
Oh,
him.
she didn't say nothing.
She didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
She
She
did
made
not.
it seem like it was him.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a homegirl that was in the comments on
Yeah,
Pardi,
and
so
she-
this is real.
Yeah,
She
bro,
didn't say. She stayed silent.
exactly. She stayed silent. So if it wasn't this person, then speak up and say that, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just letting people believe that.
On one side, but
But
it sells music.
it does.
Man.
But
Leave it to
is
everybody's interpretation.
But that's why he made the song he made.
He did make the
said,
song he made.
This is what you value. You don't value people. It's kind of what he was saying.
Mhm.
Mm.
Like you get your way, you do this, you do that, but you Yeah, I liked his song and rightfully so. But I mean, in his interviews, let's get back to Meg. Let's get to Meg. So yeah, she did that right for Pardi.
Mm-hmm.
Then she talked about Kelsey, talked about Tory and the bodyguard because the bodyguard.
Yeah, the paperwork just came out.
Yeah, paperwork just came out. Bodyguard basically say he saw Kelsey with the gun, which is not new news.
One of the witnesses said the same thing.
Yeah, it's not new news, and that's why I didn't like about Megan's rant because she's saying, "Well, we got witnesses." Bro, the witness said the exact same thing. That they saw Kelsey with the gun.
Well, what she said was, she said we had witnesses, but where are they now? Why are they coming out now? That's kind of what she alluded to.
Well, the witness said that in trial that Kelsey, he saw Kelsey with a gun, but Tory ended up taking the gun and shot it in the air. Is what one of the witnesses said.
Yeah, the guy from the apartment.
Yeah, the one that had the clear view, and somehow he still went to jail for this. But this neither here nor there, right? But I'm tired of Megan playing victim. That's what makes me mad about Megan. Stop coming out, bro. This giving real victim playing like.
But she is a victim. She's literally a victim.
I have nightmares about this, bro. You didn't get shot.
She did get shot.
She did not have surgery. I seen a nigga get shot. Nigga got a boot on his foot. He done.
I ain't gonna lie. If you look at
bro.
Fulio got shot in his foot. There's a big ass hole in his foot.
He got shot. That's who got shot in the foot.
The question never
was. Stop playing. Like,
okay, so you're saying the question here is
you having nightmares about.
The question has never been did she get shot. The question has been who did it.
She didn't get shot though.
But Tory's people even said she got shot.
The doctor said he treated her for a glass laceration. That's in the court documents.
Hey, I mean,
she did not get shot.
Well, put it like this: her foot was injured as a result of a gun being fired.
Okay, there you go.
Possibly. A gun was fired that night. Yes,
I think Cam hit it on the nail with that right there. But it's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Like the whole situation.
Niggery.
It is very niggerish. Number one, and it's an accountability thing on Meg's part. Not with the shooting part, but go back to this part. Go back to the Gayle King interview. This is where, to me, I feel like it got sticky. She asked you, did y'all date or whatever? No, I haven't. Later, it comes out that y'all obviously did. So I think right there was an opportunity to really take control of the situation before the shit spent out of control. Now, even though this man locked up, the shit's still spinning.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, she also cracked a joke about him being locked up on there. And when he said the victim thing, it's like, I don't want to say victim thing. It's the whole pity party. I guess it's kind of what it's coming down to. It's like, we just dropped Cobra, right? You know, we in H-Town. Everybody like Megan. You just dropped Cobra. Cobra represents, as she said, snake skin peeling. This is a new chapter. Now we back on this bullshit.
Yep.
Literally 2 weeks later. You know, it's like unnecessary because let's say Pardi doesn't go on Breakfast Club. Maybe Megan doesn't go live. But I guess he got a project just came out.
Well, but he didn't put the song on the project.
The song is not on the project. He only makes the song in response to you. Exactly. I ain't gonna say she made her fans diss him.
She brought it up.
She just ain't stopping.
No one was thinking about their relationship. We thought they split amicably. Like we thought they was just done. It was cool. Yeah. But no, she makes this song.
But as she said in her live though, if I'm not talking about you, why are you
allowing your fans to believe
if everybody is, I agree with what you're saying, but look at it like this though too. Not only were her fans believing, they specifically went to this nigga comments and was
flooding them.
So like that's
he's getting harassed now.
It was alluded to, absolutely, and I can't deny that. The lyrics did allude to.
It was him.
This nigga did it.
Because as y'all said at the beginning, this was her last public relationship. It's the one we saw.
Other guy,
they broke up. Right, but
we nobody thought
no shit. I didn't even think that was a relationship. Right. I thought it was just
hanging out, doing
kicking
things,
it.
He was saying what's up.
They grown.
But I can't. The thing is, since she's playing victim, she never really talks about it.
No, she's done very. She didn't say that. I felt
that line was very directed at Pardi.
I feel like every time she's went live or anything, bro, I guess you can't say she talking about it, but when Megan Thee Stallion is mentioned, it is talked about.
Right.
Pretty much.
And she talks about it.
Yeah, and then maybe she responds.
But I can't really blame her for going live though. I mean, she hit everything. She talked about Pardi because he's been on a little media tour.
She didn't have to talk about
it. But just like you said, you said she did it for sales. He got a project.
He does have a project.
Go do your.
But the thing is,
Go talk to Charlamagne, bro.
He didn't put it on the album.
He didn't put it on the album, but what he
Which
did
is-
do is
She's
admit
scared
to
to
cheating.
go talk
though.
to Charlamagne.
He admitted to cheating.
Well, he said I
Angela
cheat back.
Yee, he said they wasn't together.
He said I don't cheat first. That's what he said.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Angela asked him,
I
did
heard
he
him
do
loud
things?
and clear.
Party,
Did
you
he do
tripping.
things that maybe hide his phone? And he said yes.
Every man
So,
does.
I mean,
Every woman does.
Shit. Let me see where my
But he
phone
also
at.
explained what he deemed as cheating too. He said to him, cheating is even if it's something that you wouldn't show your partner, like so texting, whatever. He's like, that's cheating to him.
Okay, so crossing any line.
Any
for him.
line is cheating to
Okay.
him. That's what he said. I don't agree with that.
Party
but-
might be a little sweet.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Nah.
saying. But I'm saying he's a lover boy.
Yeah.
And that's why he's been so respectful. Even in the diss, he was respectful.
but even
Yeah.
she said she
was
has
pleasant.
nothing bad to say about her ex.
You can't even say his name.
Damn.
Mm.
I mean, why should she?
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no love there at all. God damn. This
It's not
this,
so much
this
no
dude
love,
stuck
but-
his neck out there with everybody except for Drake.
Exactly. Because
Like,
he couldn't do that.
that's-
That'd have
come
been
on.
career suicide. He couldn't
Yeah.
do that.
But even to do it to the other people, he's like, he put his foot
He
on the
went
line.
after the rob.
But like he said,
Does he get points for that?
bro, he went after everybody. Like the baby,
Everybody but
Tory.
Drake.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, those are all, but those are people. Everybody was.
But at the end of the day, he didn't have to do it.
He did not.
He did
But
that
It
because
should
he
be
was
it
with
should be a
her.
certain level of respect for
And
that.
then what she do? She dropped a song on his daughter's birthday. Come on, man. He talked
Maybe,
about
maybe
it.
that wasn't intentional.
It was intentional.
I don't think it
Women
was
do
intentional.
things like that.
Women
It
do
was
shit like
intentional.
that. It's hard.
She knew only he would know it directly. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hope they didn't do
it
that.
didn't mess with us.
Oh,
it messed with
man.
him. It was
But,
like,
you know,
oh, okay.
I'm ready to see what Meg has coming out in 2024. I want her to.
I mean, she just signed a new deal, new distribution deal with
with
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, absolutely.
Bag season.
She's still independent.
I wonder how many
So-
projects. She
They
gonna
ain't
do.
say it's a distribution deal, so it could be for however
Yeah.
many.
So I think Meg. I think she's gonna be all right.
I don't
think
think
she's
so.
gonna. I think she's gonna step back into the limelight next year. Really do her thing.
She ain't never stepped out of it.
Yeah, she's
Nah,
still in it.
she, right. But I mean,
What is
Maybe
her
say-
music gonna
I
do?
think the music's gonna hit. I think
Is
the
it?
music's gonna hit.
I think she
I
got
don't
an
know.
opportunity right now because
Absolutely.
Megan, the popularity is just
well,
is insane.
after hearing Cobra, it's a new leaf. So what type of music are we gonna get?
We're gonna see.
That's what we trying to see.
We're gonna see.
Because I'm not.
It's
I'm
gonna
not
be
sure
still
either.
ass shaking music. I can't see it being
party
anything
party
different.
music for sure.
Yeah. So-
But I
so-
mean, nothing wrong with that.
no. Everybody need to turn up a little bit.
No,
I ain't mad at
yeah,
it.
yeah, you do. Because life is shit get real.
Right.
I ain't mad at it. Maybe she just won't do all the drinking and
I'm
partying and messing with
See,
her friends.
and she talked about that
dudes.
too.
did.
See, now that part was funny. Not really funny, but interesting because she's talking about these people, these around people not keeping it real with her. I feel like a lot of women lack accountability,
Yep.
and when somebody brings accountability, and people lack accountability, but women specifically, like I don't give a damn if it's your mama, sister, homegirl, if they not ready to be accountable, they on fire. So it was just interesting that she talked about that, like the type of friends, because I'm like, let's say they were trying to hold you accountable while you're also having your moment going the fuck up. Like, bro, she wasn't hearing that shit.
I mean, let's put this in perspective though, because Megan lost a lot of friends. Like, what happened to Jonathan? He was hanging around her. He not cool with her no more. Kelsey, obviously, not cool with her no more.
uh-huh.
The other guy, the hairstylist dude, he not Jonathan, but the other one with the dreads. He don't be around no more. Like, her whole little circle that was there don't mess with her anymore.
Or she don't mess with them.
No, they don't mess with her anymore.
I mean,
What's up?
it's something.
Could be.
So one person is a common denominator for all that.
But fame changes the people around you though. So they,
Those people had their own thing in their lane too.
they do,
Yep.
but they're not
Jonathan
of that
good.
caliber.
Jonathan's a more likable person.
She's a household name across America.
So is Jonathan.
He's not.
Which Jonathan we talking about? The one that live in Dallas?
Yeah.
I ain't say he household, but he doing his thing though for
He's
sure.
loved.
He does his thing.
He
yeah.
doing his
He's
thing.
loved in his community.
Yeah, I give him that.
Like,
He
he
popping.
good.
He popping.
He do
for
his
sure.
thing. He's still making money, doing what he do.
He say good at when you got.
He still got
good at what you
celebrity
do.
clients.
You know.
Like,
You got a skill, bro. You gonna be up.
and
Like,
he on reality TV now, beating people up. So that's what he do.
I mean,
Shout
he
out
got,
to
he got a
Zeus.
salon in Dallas too, though.
yeah, and he's still doing celebrities hair. Like,
I ain't gonna lie,
he ain't-
that shit is crazy.
it ain't stopped.
Yeah,
We'll see what she does in next year, man.
We'll see.
I think
I'm
Megan
hoping
will
she
be
can
just
get
fine.
back to a place, but stop playing victim.
yeah,
bro.
I
That's-
think
that's
just the-
old and played out.
The social media and the stuff that people consistently get on Nicki Minaj ass for is what she is doing. And it's like, it's cool right now until it ain't cool.
It's not cool.
Because once people hit the switch, they're going to be like, here you go.
I think half of the people have already done that. They're like, oh, here go Megan again.
They all need to just log off. Unless they promoting something. I mean,
bro.
Go back to doing magazine interviews. Make us buy word.
Don't nobody do that. She won't dare go on Breakfast Club. Go on Breakfast Club. But my thing is, go on there so you can talk to Charlamagne.
She shouldn't.
Bro,
Charlamagne, but that's the thing. She's not mature enough to have those type of conversations.
I don't think it's about maturity, but the Breakfast Club is very biased, which is why Nicki won't go back on there.
I don't know.
Breakfast Club is not the place for her.
They like Megan though.
I wouldn't go on Breakfast Club.
They gonna ask her some questions.
Breakfast Club is not the show that it used to be.
But who would you want her to go on? Because she's not going nowhere. She can't go to Gayle King. That was the professional route. Guess you went on there and lied. So where's she gonna go? I thought that was gonna be a great opportunity for Megan.
She could do like
Gayle King. You know how many people want to get?
I would say Carisha, please, but I don't want to see that. But
she already went on Carisha, please.
See, I ain't watched the episode.
Yeah, they had the episode. They was flirting with each other.
Came and went.
Not flirting with Carisha, man. They need to. Yeah, I don't know.
But
she need to do Joe Rogan. Fuck it. God damn.
Nah.
Go to that side.
So she can't do no black media, is what you're saying?
I'm not saying she can't do black media, but
it's just not in her best interest.
Yes, it wouldn't be in her best interest.
What would be in her best interest?
Go on a
people want to know.
She used to go across daytime TV. Okay, she used to hit some Kelly Clarkson and some damn.
Don't want to see her.
Jennifer Hudson. Something that's going to show her in a
Good
lighthearted
America.
Right? You know, some fluff television.
I don't want to see it.
Because black media, in my opinion, is very biased.
They're gonna pull the truth out.
It's not so much.
We're gonna ask the right questions.
I don't.
Kelly Clarkson not gonna ask no questions. She's gonna ask straight positive music stuff. That's not what people want to know.
And people don't need to know. Keep it to the business.
Nah, people want to know.
Keep it to the business, man.
People want to know.
And I think that's what.
Go do red table talk.
And I think that's what people fail to realize is, we live in this time where we feel like there needs to be access to our favorite artists at all times. I'm a fan of us going back to a time where we didn't know nothing about these people until we saw them on a red carpet.
But if an artist wants to give you access, I'm a fan of that too. Well, I like the idea.
If they want to.
This is the thing with that, because I do like that idea. That's what makes like movie stars so great.
Right.
The mystery, right? That's what makes Jay and Beyonce what they are, because they're the only ones pretty much that are on that.
Especially of that caliber.
Yeah. Or Alicia Keys and, her dude. But like, the newer artists, they not exclusive. And they not worth it. I mean, honestly, I don't know if Megan can get to that status.
If she dropped the right music, she can consistently.
I don't know if Nicki could get to that status.
Honestly,
she's legendary to you.
Nicki is there.
With Megan,
she's not there.
I don't even think it's a music thing. It depends on what other business deals she do outside of music. The stuff that's going to get her recognized across America, something that'll make her star rise so high that it's undeniable that she's a star.
I need to be her publicist.
Them bangers.
I can make her likable.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I can make her likable.
How you gonna make her likable?
We're gonna use that degree that she got from TSU.
She just gave her a scholarship with Cheetos.
I ain't talking about giving away scholarships. I'm saying we're gonna use that degree. We're gonna start some businesses. She says she want to start up some
healthcare facility.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we waiting on? People say stuff all the time, and they got the money to do it.
She just got a new deal, so it's coming.
Yeah,
she should have the money already. She toured a lot. She got that bag.
She rich.
Yeah, she got that bag.
Shout out to me.
I know it. We want to use other people's money. I get it.
right. Is that what Jay-Z do?
Want to do some fundraising. I get it. But gotta change that. Gotta change that public persona to get that. People can start donating. Get that medical facility up. What's next, Pete?
Man.
Or you want to talk about your boy Pardi?
Pardi. What he did
Partisan
something else?
Fontaine. About his interviews. You ain't really talk about it.
Well, shit, his interviews was about Megan. Yeah. Well, they wasn't about her.
It wasn't about Megan. It was about the album, man. Come on,
that was the part that,
on,
man, we ain't listening to that.
I listened to it.
I
thought it was better than Nicki's album.
Shit, you don't even believe that.
Hey, shout out to Sex Tape.
He a good rapper though, for sure. He just,
good rapper, good writer.
He just don't got that.
I didn't know he was writing
power
for Kanye, man. I thought that was interesting when they said that.
Maybe the song ain't came out yet.
Nah, it came out already.
Oh shit, I'm gonna check.
Said he wrote a song
out
for Beyonce too that's out, but he ain't say the name because he can't. But yeah, he done wrote for Beyonce. He said
what song is that?
Yeah, he couldn't say.
Man, you know a lot.
They asked him. You know, Charlamagne was trying to dig. He was like, I can't talk about that. But he wrote a song for Beyonce and for Kanye.
I mean,
on the
shit.
album. On the Ye album, he said he wrote.
I think what we
it.
can highlight on a more positive note, man, 50 Cent got his film studio in Shreveport.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Why
Shout
did he
out
pick
50.
Shreveport? I don't know.
I know why.
But
Because they only charging
$2,400
them $2,400 a year
For
for the
30
next
years.
30 years for the property.
Yeah.
The studio's already there.
And I think, don't Louisiana have like tax credit?
I'm sure they do.
For,
Tax incentives.
Yeah.
They will. It's crazy because he said he was going to put it in Houston. And then I guess Texas wasn't coming with it. And he probably would have had to build and invest too much. So he's like, shit, they already got one in Shreveport.
I mean, it's right there across the border. Why
Right
not,
there.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
really.
I like Shreveport. Shout out to my family out there,
Yeah,
man.
I thought that was
I'm gonna
a
come out there soon.
a power play.
Kind
for
of
sure.
it caught me off guard.
It did.
I was like, Shreveport.
Yeah, I like Shreveport.
I
Like,
ain't mad at it.
Okay.
They give people another reason. They already got the casinos, so
Yeah.
got the little movie studio. out
I mean,
there.
it makes sense. I thought, considering that him and Rick Ross, like this whole week, Rick Ross just, I don't know.
This
like,
week he been acting crazy.
he been dissing. You know what I'm saying? Say give him $2 million for the G Unit catalog, and honestly,
Ain't
even
enough.
even Rick Ross know like
That's funny.
That ain't enough, man. 'Cause
Rick Ross-
Young Buck stuff selling for what, 850 right
Oh,
now.
man.
gotta be.
catalog's
Rick Ross is just like, he basically something on the lines of like, a rich person don't have to file for bankruptcy, something like that. And I'm just
That's
like,
not
bro,
true.
Rick Ross would just be. I like Rick Ross,
Rick
but
Ross,
it's like, bro,
he be
when it
clowning.
come to Ross and 50, I take it as just two people fucking around, even though I really know they don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
50 a boss, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like
I
that
feel like
studio.
makes moves.
50's smart.
Absolutely.
A
He's
smart
a
person
businessman.
files bankrupt.
Yeah.
Right.
That way you don't
He
have
said, I
to
don't
pay.
want to pay you. Like, I'm not gonna pay you.
Smart guy.
Right.
Smart
right.
man.
But no, I thought his studio, man, definitely just had to highlight that because we are looking at in terms of somebody from hip hop to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has done that. Like, just not from the
Master P did it.
Yeah, well, he
Come
did
on,
do
man.
it.
Put
He
some
just
respect on
didn't.
his name, man.
He wasn't as big with it. It
Yeah.
wasn't because the thing about 50 is he has the studio, but he also has proven shows
Yeah.
that show what he's able
Yeah.
to produce.
He
So
got the setup with stars already.
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Master P was the
exactly.
blueprint.
He's already plugged in.
Master P is a blueprint for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Master P, he had a vision to do everything.
Yeah.
So he should definitely be credited for that. But yeah, I thought it was power play. Salute to 50.
Salute.
Uh,
I'm trying to get a job here.
shit.
You know,
Right.
50 shit.
Listen, I'm
Shreveport ain't that far.
Right, like
Really?
I'm moving Shreveport.
it ain't that far, man. I could do audio. You know what I'm saying? Do
Hey
something.
man, shout out to 50. But yeah, man, just wanted to definitely salute 50. But I mean, I guess on another note, a happier note, man, Ashanti and Nelly. I don't know if this is real or not because I don't think anybody actually confirmed it.
I thought they confirmed it.
Did they confirm it? I don't know. I ain't
Baby
seen
on the
no-
way.
No, he kind of pointed at the belly, but I don't,
That nigga might just be trolling.
could be.
But
Could be.
if you're not trolling Nelly, we ain't mad at you. We understand.
Hey, man.
You can afford it.
Circle back for a good reason, man.
No,
Nice
I
couple.
think,
I don't like to praise couples though, because we always see what happens when we do.
hey,
That's
bro, this
true.
might work with them.
Yeah, I think they're older. They've been out here cheesing and smiling at each other the
Sound
last few
good.
months. It's nice to kind of.
They did that for 6 years.
It's a little nostalgic seeing them back
Sounds
together.
good. Yeah, I hope they do last though.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
I always
for
hope
sure.
people last.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be great. What y'all think about Diddy being sued again? And also the former president of Bad Boy. Is this it?
I think this is only. We talked about Gassy a few weeks ago. How we saying that was the beginning, man. I don't think we've seen enough yet.
Well, I will say this. So that act, the expiration to put a claim in was that week we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
So now that is over, like that's when all the claims came forward. Everybody wanted to do it in the 11th hour. That way can't nobody react and get ahead of it. So they did it all at the end. They had a whole year, according to the act, to come up with anything that's happened to you that wasn't like that way. What I read was it was no matter how long ago it's happened, just come forward. But you had 1 year to do it. And that was the year in New York, in the state of New York. And so now that time period has passed, I don't think we're going to see any more claims like that come up because the statute of limitations are now going to be in place again. But I don't know, man. I hate seeing anonymous things, anonymous this, anonymous that. And the story, look, I done heard some crazy stories. And maybe this stuff is real. I don't know. But the story was
It's a
nuts.
possibility.
It is a possibility.
The story was crazy. So supposedly it's a 17-year-old chick at the time
Yeah.
in Detroit, of all places,
Right.
at a club with the CEO of Bad Boy and one other unnamed person.
Which is already random.
Yeah. So one other unnamed person calls Diddy. Hey, I guess he was like,
This bad
What do you
chick, you
call
need
it?
to meet her. Little juvie.
No, not that. I guess he,
A&R?
using somebody's name just to
okay.
get a chick. Like, hey, I know Diddy. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Calls Diddy. Like, hey, I got a bad one. Blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I think you need, Diddy say, I think you need to come to New York. Fly him to New York with the guys, well, with the CEO and the unnamed person. Before she gets on the plane, dude, like, I need some head. Gives him head.
That shit is wild, bro.
Which is already like a violation.
Yeah.
That should tell you, like, I probably shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't go here. But scratch all that. I'm about to go meet Diddy. Gets on the plane after giving one of the guys head. Gets on the plane with these two guys. Gets off. Goes to wherever studio or house and get a train ran, I guess. Or three, like, what is that? 4
Something.
people?
With drugs.
Yeah, drug. Now they drug you.
Yeah.
And take advantage of you, but you've already given one head before you even got on the plane to go to another state at 17 years old.
It's a lot.
This is a crazy story.
It is.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's unbelievable. About half of it is though.
It's a crazy story.
Like, and shit sound like a movie.
I'll just say this: like, accountability is one thing you talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to feel sorry for somebody that decided to give somebody hit. You're 17, you're in the club, number one. That's already a flag on yourself.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong places, wrong environments. You do this, before you get on the plane, you give one guy head. That's also like another flag. Like, man, I shouldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it was something you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Right? If that's what we're saying in this story, it's something I didn't want to do. Like, so if that's something you didn't want to do, why'd you do it? You get on the plane and go to another state at 17, you're still in high school.
Yeah.
My parents
She
ain't
might have
never
been a
let me.
dropout. They ain't saying.
No.
My parents ain't never let me get on no flight nowhere.
Yeah, I mean that's
You know what
understandable.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just never did. I was never at the club
I mean, it
at
was never
17
even
either.
a
No.
thought option.
Yeah, I was never at the club
No
at
money to book
17
the
either.
flight. Like,
My parents knew where I was at all times. If not, they was
Yeah.
calling their phone.
I was
Hey,
never
boy, where you
in
at?
a club at 17.
Nope.
I just wasn't. I didn't
Yeah.
drink till I got to college.
True.
That's just me. I don't
Hey.
know. I don't know the lifestyle that y'all live out there. So to go to a place and then have a train ran on you, it's just crazy. But wrong place. You put yourself in this environment. It's hard for me to be feeling sorry for people.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Like when
It
I
was a
read
lot.
this story, I was like, damn.
It was a lot.
There's a lot of chances to say no or not go to this.
What was shocking to me was the photos. There were several photos of
of
her.
them chilling in the studio.
Yeah, they weren't chilling in the studio, but if she was 17 and this was a grown man, why is she in his lap? You know, that's
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
that
see,
kinda
I
got
thought that
me
was
like,
studio. I gotta go back and look at it.
I was
No, I
like-
saw that. I saw
And
that.
I
one.
was like, okay, you know, what's up with this? But you know, it was again, Diddy has had a long history of allegedly doing things to people, whether it be, you know, him just being a celebrity or, you know, or sexual abuse and all that craziness. So
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if more people came forward with a story,
This
whether it
is-
be
it's
believable or
crazy.
not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's crazy to think. I mean, he's got so many allegations on him. You got to believe half of it.
Right.
But to me, it's like, okay, we just seen this with Josh Giddey, right? Like with the
Yeah.
underage chick. She was 15 though, a lot younger.
Mm-hmm.
But still, 17, like, do they know she's 17 at the time? Like, is that discussed? Because she's at the club.
Probably not. I mean,
Exactly.
How often do you meet somebody like, hey,
You
how
don't,
old
you don't
are
gotta
you?
show your ID to get on the plane back
No,
then.
facts. But I'm
You
like,
know.
but I'm still, I'm like, okay, so she's at the club. She giving head before she get to Diddy. It's like there's so many things that happened before Diddy.
For sure.
Was even in the picture.
Yeah.
Like you with two other guys, you brought yourself to Diddy
Mm-hmm.
with these two dudes. I don't know. It's just too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still a compelling story that
Mhm.
that can get some shit happening. So, man,
Really wild times.
wow.
Wild times.
I mean, it's not a good time to be Diddy right now. I'll be honest.
It is
Nah.
not.
I'll be honest. Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B did confirm that they have been broken up for a while.
She said that before though.
She said that before the other day.
She said that another time, right? When they got back together.
Yeah, they're one of them relationships that just you never really know.
It seems very toxic, and that is off and on all the time.
It is.
But got two
Not a
kids now,
surprise.
so
Yeah, you stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just confused how she said they're single. She's single when they're married. Like, I was just like, in my head, it don't quite work like that. But if that's what you say, is this what y'all need to tell each other so y'all can go do whatever y'all want to go do? Go for it.
Crazy.
I'm tired of getting updates on celebrity relationships, man.
I don't want to know.
I don't at all. You know, y'all could have just lived y'all's life separately if that's what y'all choose to do. You don't have to tell us.
Yeah.
I watched some of her live. She's like, I was going to tell y'all the other day when I was on here. We don't why? It's not our business.
We don't care.
We do not,
We don't
take
care.
y'all photos with y'all and y'all kids.
She tired of hearing about Offset. That's what that is.
I guess so, man. But god damn,
she said that's not my nigga no more.
She just be talking, bro, because I feel like he gonna be there for Christmas.
Right, he is. They got 2 kids together, and and all his other baby mamas say how good of a stepmom she is. So I couldn't imagine.
And they talked about how she's changed him.
Right,
how he's a better person.
So I couldn't imagine, her not spending Christmas with all of them. I know, and it, she said this on the hymns of their headlining the TikTok show in Arizona. Yeah, it was a TikTok concert.
Damn.
Over 9 million people tuned in to watch her performance over the weekend. He was also there. He performed as well. His set was nice. What I like about Offset is he's not afraid to take risk as a rapper when it comes to stage performances.
He's not.
So he had some choreography, some performance in there that was really nice. But obviously Cardi stole the show, and everybody's calling her the Hood Selena because the way she was dressed. So that was nice.
I gotta see this.
Let
me get on TikTok.
But yeah, so she went on live after that show confirming that they were not together. But
even though
Cardi,
she was,
just give us a new concert.
Even though she was probably with him that night after she said that.
Right. He was like, damn, you looking good. He's like, oh yeah, and they probably went to the room,
Like, come on, man. They just dropped a song together, video, not too long ago.
And according to her, they've been broken up since October. But apparently, she still, promoted his music and all that stuff. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, the money's still going to the same pot. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're married.
Right. Exactly. You are married. You ain't that much damn single. It don't happen that quick. But yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm ready for new music from Cardi.
Man, that's never gonna happen.
Well, see, you saying that because you're a barb.
No, I'm just saying it because Invasion of Privacy came out 2018, right? Or was it 2017?
Well, I mean, your boy Kendrick do the same thing. You love him so much.
It was about 18, but we're going to take about a year and a half off of that because of the pandemic. So we won't count 2020 as a year.
Hey, all I know is if Cardi B don't drop an album in 2024,
she should have at least given us a mixtape by now.
I don't want to hear that though. She don't need to.
She doesn't.
Ain't about what you need to,
bro.
He said he would
drop a single. She dropped singles.
Her singles pretty much they do numbers.
They nice. I think the
last
only
one
miss was the one with Megan.
Right,
that was the only miss.
The last one wasn't that great, but
yeah, that
according to the people, which is crazy though because you listen to I don't listen to the radio often, but if I happen to venture into that lane of music, that song is on repeat. I mean, bongos every 3 songs, so you go out, you hear it a lot too. So I mean, somebody's fucking with it. I'm not, but
what's okay, it's been 2 weeks, y'all. Russell Simmons, he came out and did an interview, pretty long, extensive interview too. I thought it was pretty good. He kind of spoke on some stuff. What y'all think about that? Because he's been under scrutiny too, just like Diddy. I mean, but he escaped, went to Bali.
He did.
So
he said, "What did he? There was a word he used to describe his lifestyle over there. Basically saying he's very wealthy over there.
Yeah,
we all know that Bali's cheap.
Cheap over, yeah.
Bali's cheap.
So
the most expensive thing about Bali is getting
we all
right. It doesn't really take much to be wealthy over there.
Yeah, he's a millionaire over there.
Sticky situation with your ex-wife, your kids.
Yeah,
people stealing money for their new husbands.
Supposedly they saw $800 million.
Well, the stocks end up being worth $800 million.
That's $800 million.
I mean,
my stocks.
He also mentioned he's godfather to the other 2 kids by the other 2 men. So I ain't gonna lie,
which is weird to me, but
and he said he hooked them up. He used to work for him.
Hey.
Yeah, she met him through Russell, and now she's married to the guy.
Well, I think they broke up now. The rich guy, after she already bailed him out with the money, they're not together no more.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, she bailed him out with the money because she goofy, and now he broke up with her. Make sense of that. And her house got set on fire.
It did
last week.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Yeah, after Russell's thing.
Yeah, the house was on fire.
Yeah, house got set on fire.
Who did that?
Wasn't Russell, he in Bali, so. But, they say Diddy was setting cars on fire. They say Russell setting houses on fire, man.
The whole thing with Russell, man.
Yeah, we gotta hear this.
It's just, it's like, man, if you didn't do anything, if you're an innocent man, why did you flee the country?
Like he said, he was never questioned by the police.
I ain't gonna lie.
He said I was never questioned by the police.
It's smart for him to leave, bro.
Not only did he leave, like he left.
But the thing, like he said, he's never been questioned by the police. They never tried to question him.
My thing is this, bro, because in America, I mean, it's not just America, but social media age, right? You guilty before you innocent.
Yeah.
So I understand why he got the fuck up out the way.
Yep. And especially after seeing what happened during that Me Too phase, it was only right when this came about for him. Like, I'm about to dip, bro, because it could go either way, whether you did it or not.
Yeah.
Like, you could still be doing some time.
I mean, didn't he just have his kids going at him?
He did.
A couple months ago.
Because of the mother.
Yeah, the girls. Yeah.
Because of the mother, yeah.
Because of the mother. He gave them, that was crazy. But that's why you got to marry the right person.
I mean, she was a child.
Supposedly.
She was young.
Not when they got married.
When they started
She was
dating.
older.
Women like older men.
They do. They do.
She was okay dating them, but now it ain't in your favor no more. Now he tried to attack me. He came after me when I was young. It's predatory. I don't agree with that.
I think it's easy to say that.
How does an older guy find you? Because remember, he found her without social media.
Yeah.
So how does he find a Kamora Lee Simmons?
No, mama let her model.
But I'm saying, how does he find her?
I mean,
how did she get into
he
it
went
with
to
him?
the fashion show.
Supposedly he was picking
searches,
her. Supposedly he was picking her up from high school. What they were saying.
Damn. Different.
So
it's weird.
Like clearly this was something you was in and you wanted to be in.
That money.
It was cool then.
When it comes to stuff like that, it's always a sticky situation. Because, like, on one hand, and not saying this,
and they have beautiful kids.
They do have nice kids, yes.
So, like, y'all had kids, y'all raised them for a while together.
Pastries.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
not
did
pastries.
a lot together.
Baby fat.
Yeah.
Like, y'all did all this stuff together, and then once y'all break it off, now, predatory. I was young.
Evil.
This. That. Come on.
A lot of and no one crucified me for this, y'all watching, but a lot of this is sticky because, on one side of the coin, you have this was the norm, at the time. Not saying that it was right, but it was pretty regular to happen. Yep. And it should have been called out at the time. But it just also shows where we have moved as a society. That, and it's a good thing that we've moved away from that and we recognize it when we see it. And hopefully people are talking about it and calling it out for what it is.
Does age matter, though?
Yes.
Or is it just as long as somebody legal? Because it was a lot. Remember that song, Age Ain't No But a Number?
Yeah, but they was okay with it then.
So it just depends on what the person is okay with. Wait, okay, how about this?
If they're 18,
if you're okay with it in that moment, can it be a problem later?
Yes.
Even if you were okay with it in that moment.
Absolutely.
If they underage, it's a problem.
Because sometimes
if they underage.
Yes.
Even now, something have you had a situation as a grown adult where somebody say something to you and in that exact moment you don't exactly react, but you take 10, 15 minutes a day and think about it and you're just like, damn, that was fucked up.
Well, we talking about 10, 15 minutes or 20 years.
I mean, I'm just using that as the example.
Well, let me put it in perspective.
Okay.
So, Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say they would have got separated after the whole elevator scene with Solange. He did whatever he did that night or got exposed with that night. Solange, swing on him in the elevator. They get a divorce, and then she started talking about, how he did this to me, and he was predatory because he came after me while I was young and vulnerable, this and that. Would people be saying the same thing?
Well, I think that's a little different because she was in her young 20s when they started dating.
Who?
Was she like 21, 22?
Who?
Beyonce,
Jay-Z. Was she like 21,
22? She was younger than that.
Fuck out of here. I'm facing this way, bro. I can't believe that.
No, but I'm saying like if they would have,
she was 17.
Yeah,
17.
Yes, but if they would have, yeah, but she say they were friends first. They were friends for a couple.
That's what
years
Jay-Z said.
Right. So
my thing is the only reason they get a pass
because it's working right now.
Working
right now.
when it was working for Russell,
it was cool.
it was cool. When it
was working for Diddy, it was cool. Then it wasn't.
You know,
shit crazy.
For me in my house,
no, yeah,
okay.
we were served the Lord.
I think it's predatory for a 30-plus-year-old man, 28-year-old man up to be dating a 18, 19, 20-year-old.
It's predatory.
Just even if it was flipped, a woman of that age dating a young boy. I mean, there's just certain life experiences that you have to go through to make you an adult. Age doesn't really qualify you as that.
Yeah.
Age is a kind of an indicator, but it's just life experiences and the growth that comes with living life. So to see a 30-plus-year-old man with a 20-year-old woman, it gives grooming. Like it's very much like, why are you with this child? Because.
But what if they like younger women?
And what if she likes older men?
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's a thing.
It's usually the thing. And it's like, okay, well, we got a situation here.
It's different because to go back to the maturity thing, a 20-year-old dating a 35-year-old is a lot different than a 30-year-old dating a 55-year-old. It's just different because there's life experiences there. There's decision making there.
You don't see that often, though.
You don't see it often, but it's the same age.
It's usually that other way you talk about.
It's the same age gap, though. You know what I'm saying?
24, 34. You just see that. And that's weird to me. 34. I feel like when
I'm 31, so
yeah,
24 and up.
I think 25 would be my sweet spot.
24 is predatory.
24 and up. That ain't predatory.
Grooming. But is it wrong to groom?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because what is grooming?
Maybe Russell felt like, you know what, this the woman underage wrong.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what is grooming exactly. Because do you want, I'm not saying underage, I'm saying like 24, for example.
Okay.
If you want someone to be what you want them to be.
You got to shape a little bit, right? You want to
put them on game. Because usually the older guy put the younger chick on game. Say, look, this is what you need to do. Get your shit together. You need to go after these type of jobs. Boom, boom, boom. You already got your degree. Now it's time to get into the workforce. Do this. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And financial goals. Tell them about all that. Saving. Blah, blah, blah.
So that's good grooming.
Get in the house. This and that. Putting them up. But they cool with that until you not there no more.
So that money run out.
I don't know.
I think it's all situational.
Yeah.
It's all situational.
So grooming can be fine in some cases.
It depends on what the grooming is for, I guess.
What kind of grooming?
Like, yeah.
Okay. That's damn.
Because if you're just grooming to be a sex slave or something, then obviously it's not, that's not right.
Right.
Can't do that. Which is apparently what Diddy was doing, right? So,
apparently that happens a lot. I think maybe that's the problem in society.
I've never seen that, but I guess I just don't hang around them type of circles.
Right. Maybe we see.
I think because the problem is like, see it and not realizing it. Yeah, I don't have enough money.
Mm-mm.
But because I feel like that's the thing, man. In society, sometimes people can be mesmerized by the money, so they'll be like just going with what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, yo, if this person didn't have this status and you wouldn't be cool with it, then you're not cool with it. You shouldn't do it.
Right.
But in society, they can say, you know what? People can say, men and women can say, come on, man. These kids and these teachers, this shit been going down for like young boys and teachers, or not even young boys, middle school.
When I was at the barbershop,
it's like it's women and niggas with money, and it's boys and teachers.
Yeah.
Like that's the dynamic in the world. Like, so I don't know.
I just saw this.
I see it a lot
at the barbershop today, bro. I kid you not. They had news on. A teacher just got busted for sex trafficking. I was like, bro, what?
Get the teacher out of there, man.
I said, bro, I've never what? But they said he wasn't doing it at his school. He was doing it at another school.
No, they ain't the one I saw then. I know I saw one here this past week where a teacher was soliciting prostitutes. Which I don't understand how that made news, because this is an adult with an adult, so that shouldn't even be a thing on the news. But
they just did a bust on prostitution too in Houston.
Bits in that?
They just arrested like 30 people. Basically, the cops decided to be undercover, and they just got people that was trying to purchase.
Oh wow,
and it's crazy, bro. Like I would say 80% of them was black. I was like, damn. I said, bro, we doing bad out here.
Right.
Like, what's going on? But
crazy.
Yeah, they right on Bissonnette. Got them. Trying to buy. Crazy.
People just gotta do better.
Yeah, for sure.
We living in the end of times for sure.
Yeah.
Things just keep getting weirder. Like
They do.
things keep getting weirder, bro. Weirder. A lot of stuff going on. So let's talk about your boy Sauce Walker. We talking about Houston. Sauce got arrested.
Did they ever reveal why he was speeding?
He saw the cops, sped for his life, flipped his truck, track hawk, and apparently he was on drugs, right?
I mean, he had to be on something.
I thought they said he had some drugs in his system, like coke or something. Something. But anyways, he running from the police for whatever reason. Flipped his truck. When these niggas gonna learn?
I don't know, man.
And he was out the next day, but it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Which is crazy because like last thing I saw of Sauce Walker was a few weeks ago when it was a video of his daughter or son.
I don't know. I know he did a video over the J. Cole beat.
Yeah, you talking about the Rockets?
Yeah, the Rockets game.
Because one of his daughters is autistic.
And she didn't talk. And he was doing one of his taglines.
Yeah.
And she started repeating them, and and he was all happy about that, which was cool. This was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So to see him go from that to this, it's like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Not gonna ever be right.
I mean,
running from the police for what?
Yeah, I mean, and that was the thing because just literally about 2-3 weeks ago, he came out with he freestyled over the Benny the Butcher J. Cole beat. I ain't gonna lie, snapped. Like Sauce
Killed it.
Snapped. So it's just crazy that you got all this praise, and then literally 2 weeks later, you running from the cops and flipping your track hawk. Like you can die like that easily.
Yeah,
easily. So I don't know. Like it's very weird because like you see people like finally starting to get their credit, and then it's like, damn, bro,
it's too much for them.
Yeah, like is that what it is? Like, damn, are we giving the wrong person credit? Not to say somebody's actions should affect how you view their talent, but it's like, yeah, grow up. Maturity.
Yeah.
And you got kids. You got 2 kids, so it's like, yeah, just be a little bit more mature. But especially when you are a talented individual, just do better because you got a talent, so you can inspire people with your gift. Why not focus on that instead of running from the cops? Because it's not Grand Theft Auto.
It's not.
And people be treating life like Grand Theft Auto, and I think that's the problem.
They really do. And sometimes you can take the person out the hood, can't quite take the hood at the person, which
Yeah.
Which brings me to y'all boy Draymond Green, man.
Oh, man.
Here this guy is probably one of the most recognizable NBA players that we have right now. One of the all around great player, but
Got his rings,
got his money. That man just can't seem to keep his damn hands to himself.
Yeah,
No matter what goes on, he gets all this praise. He's this big star. He's undeniably talented.
He aggressive.
What's going on with him, man?
I don't know.
He must be mad all the time. It's hard to
say anything about it. I mean, Draymond, I just don't understand his behavior the last couple years. He just got back from a suspension because he wanted to choke out Rudy Gobert.
Just got back from
and I didn't understand that. I'm like, bro, why are you choking him? Like, I'm talking about like this, like he a little bro. Like
that man think he run our test.
He was tripping.
Nah, facts.
He was tripping, and then most recently, hitting Nurkic, or I think that was Nurkic. That was crazy because it was uncalled for.
It was very uncalled. He rocked the hell out of that man.
And then he say, oh, it was accident. He wasn't trying to hit him. He was just trying to get him off of him.
That man did a whole 360.
I'm like, bro, you literally punched this man, like, and your hand went from down here to up here, like,
man,
uncalled for, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Draymond, man.
It seemed like he's going through something.
Yeah, I think he just need to get some help, take a step back.
He's always beating up on these people who he know ain't gonna do nothing back.
Europeans,
like,
yeah,
right.
He only beat up on the Europeans. He don't do that to no black player. Go do that to somebody black. See what happens.
Go get shit rocked. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't understand, man. And so now he's suspended indefinitely. NBA says he's gonna have to do some things,
counseling maybe.
Yeah, right. I saw Joe Dumars talk about it today. So he's gonna have to do some counseling, pretty much, and just they need to know that he's back in a better place before they let him back in. And they said they didn't want to put a date on it or a time frame, amount of games, but he is gonna lose a lot of money. I think I saw he's gonna lose $154,000 per game if it's under 20 games, and if it's over 20 games, $202,000 per game. That's you know how much money that is.
One game could change my life, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
like
I said, bro, that's nuts. That's a lot of money.
And
he
to
about
just
to lose
say,
him.
oh, well,
Yeah. I mean, just from that, last year, sucker punching his teammate, like, I don't know, man. Like, he just need to sit down somewhere, man. It's too much. It's gone too far. I don't know if he can come back from it.
I wouldn't
honestly.
be surprised the Warriors don't cut him.
I would.
I don't think they're gonna cut him.
I would though. They might not, but they should.
It's time to let him go. Is he on the last year of his contract?
They part of the problem.
But yeah. I mean, but he's been a staple with the team.
They've been enabling this for years, though.
Yeah.
I think they should have corrected this a long time ago.
Yeah, years ago. Because I mean, we're only seeing the manifestation of what we've been seeing for the last few years, especially in their playoff runs a few years ago. Like this man was crazy out there on the court.
They got a whole highlight reel of him kicking people in the nuts,
right? Just doing crazy stuff,
elbowing, stepping on people. Like he been doing crazy stuff for a long time.
And it went unchecked, and now here we are.
Yeah,
now he's just more bold with it.
Now he punching dudes in the face,
right?
Like, bro, what are you doing? That didn't even make sense. I was like, come on, bro.
As I watched the play, I'm just like, wait, what is this? Like, why are you doing this,
unprovoked?
Man?
That's what it was. Right. That's what was crazy about it. Unprovoked. Right.
This man's not aggressive with you. Y'all are out there playing basketball.
Yeah, he just wow. Like, come on, Draymond. Do better.
Talking about I was trying to sell it.
It wasn't a foul, bro. Nobody fouled you.
It wasn't.
What was you selling? Like you, come on, man.
Oh man, that ain't Draymond.
I mean, you might be having trouble at home.
Maybe, man. It's crazy because I remember watching an interview with Draymond. It was after the game, and his little son was with him. This back when his son was like maybe 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they started talking, he was little. And Draymond said a word, and he was like, "Daddy, don't say that. Like, bad is a bad word." That's what he told his dad. And so clearly you're teaching your son not to say certain things or do certain things. But here you are in games acting violent, hitting guys in the head. Right. Cursing, like just not being a good role model for your son and just the other kids that watch the game. But you can't behave that way. You don't want the next generation of players to be acting like that.
Right. Did y'all check out the in-season tournament?
I did.
Lakers won,
Yeah, shout out to Bron, man. Just keep being legendary. Keep doing things to separate himself from the rest of the pack.
Think the Lakers can get a ring this year?
The way they're playing, I think so. They playing like they want to get a ring this year.
Okay.
Everybody was playing hard for the in-season tournament, so they can't say, "Oh, people wasn't trying to get." Yeah, everybody was playing their hardest out there. So I think the Lakers can mess around and get a championship this year, which is nice because LeBron is on his way out. I mean, he's older. He's still playing great, but he's older, and it's about that time.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, maybe next couple of years.
Yeah,
but
I think
if he can get one more on his way out, great.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
It would be.
Yeah, that would be nice.
3 rings across 3 teams. Well, not 3. That'll be what, 5?
Yep,
5 rings across 3 teams.
I mean, it's LeBron though.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll be something special. Man, did y'all see that baseball contract for the
hey man
Asian guy? What's his name?
Sheesh.
Can't think of it. 700.
Ote.
$700,000.
No,
700 million.
$1 million. $2 million.
But only $2 million a year though. How y'all feel about that?
Well, they doing that to
avoid taxes or something, right?
Yeah, but think about that.
The compounded interest at the end of 10 years on $680 million.
Yeah.
Wait, he gets paid the interest too?
I believe so. I think so.
Think about that. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he's already making like $50 million a year from endorsements. They saying
he's going to be a billionaire
in a couple years
from baseball.
Yeah, from baseball.
You got to remember, his first contract was already a lot. He already made let me see his dude name. I'm pretty sure he already made a ton.
I cannot think his name.
His name's hard to pronounce. Like it's not, but it is. It look harder to pronounce than it is.
Ohtani,
yeah.
Yeah, this dude making money. Dang, that's a lot of money.
I mean, and shoot, if he's already getting $50 million a year in endorsements, getting just 2 from the game itself ain't nothing,
Yeah, he said I'm a deferred. 700 M's.
As long as he stay healthy, hey. I don't know how much of it's guaranteed, but
all of it's guaranteed.
I got it right here, guys. So Ohtani has already made $42 million in baseball contracts already.
Sheesh.
42,269,000 already, and that's not including the endorsements that he makes $50 million a year on. So he's already made that much, and now you're getting $700. Like, come on, man.
Okay, so the rest will arrive without interest. It says, well,
Yeah.
still,
But 2023, he's making $30 million this year from his previous contract.
so he good.
I mean, he winning.
So $30 million, $50 million a year from endorsements, $2 million after 700. Let's just say 700. That's crazy.
I mean, he cold too, so he deserve it. Baseball is a sport to play if people can make it.
$700 million is a lot. It's the biggest contract ever.
Yeah.
In
Like, people don't make this type of money.
That type of money from a game though is crazy.
Hey,
It
man,
is.
Like
they want him to stay.
That's your salary.
It makes you
Like,
think like,
my gosh.
should I? When I have children, should I
Absolutely.
value education?
listen. At 1 year old, gonna line up all baseball, soccer, basketball. Line up all the balls. Whichever one you go for.
We're doing 3 of them.
And we're gonna pour all our money into your training.
We're doing
camps,
3 games.
trainers.
Hey, you playing basketball, football, baseball, and soccer. I need to know what you good at. We'll see which one. Like, you got to now, because if they're getting this type of money, and from NIL, right? Like, the NCAA, they've been voting on it basically they already getting NIL money, but now they're allowing the schools, they're doing a profit share where the schools have to pay the athletes too now.
Yeah.
So not only are you getting paid from your NIL deal, which Marvin Harrison Jr. just got offered 20 to 25 million to stay in college because they don't want him to go to the NFL yet. 20 to 25 million to stay. That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That shit hit different.
College athlete.
Now I'm all for the college athlete getting paid. I'm all for the NIL, but I also think there should be a cap on it.
Yeah.
I
think so too.
Because at the end of the day, life moves beyond college sports.
Does it?
And it does.
I ain't gonna lie, that's all people care
If you make
about.
20 million, does it? Does it need to?
That's it.
Do you have to have education after 20 million?
You hit the jackpot.
Absolutely not. But it's a lot of money
For a kid. It's irresponsible.
Think about, and not saying that it's everybody, but think about how you were with money between the ages of 18 and 25.
Hey.
Hell, shit, some of us even at 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of money all at once for these kids, especially for a kid that maybe came from nothing.
Yeah.
So I think there needs to be provisions in place for them. They get your money, but let's put it maybe in a trust to where you get a certain $50,000 a year for the next X amount of years, then it goes up from there.
Allen Iverson set up.
Right.
Hold your money until.
Yeah.
Well, they're putting it in a trust apparently from the one that's going to get paid directly from the institutions.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to give them like some of it up front, and then the rest will be put in a trust for them.
And I like that,
which is great.
It's crazy,
but the NIL is not that way,
right? And I think it should be. I think if these kids are going to get paid for this, let's give them enough up front that's going to change their lives the way it should be. If your family's struggling and stuff,
in college,
it shouldn't be. But outside of that, it's like, man, because just think about how many athletes who make it pro who go broke after the first few years. And not saying, and obviously, if these kids are getting that type of money, then they have the potential to go pro. Yeah. A lot of them probably will. But if they don't have the right people around them and the right knowledge around them,
there you go. Because agents steal, people steal,
right?
Everybody's stealing.
It's like they're setting their lives up for failure, you know, to say the least. So I hope
it's tough.
I hope it gets worked out for them.
I was just having a conversation with this old white guy from Nebraska. Ironically, when I was in Oklahoma, and we were just having a conversation because he was telling me they're trying to get a new quarterback, and he was like, they told him it's gonna cost them $1 to $2 million to get one now to come out of high school or to come to their schools. Like, that's how much they paying quarterbacks now. And so I was like, that's crazy. He was like, yeah, I know, it's absurd, but he was like, that's sports now. That he doesn't like the NIL setup, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I like it, but I don't to an extent. Right. Certain things I don't like about it. Because as an 18-year-old, you give me $1 million at 18, I'm probably gonna blow 100 for sure. Yeah, it's got to get blown. I don't know what on, but I got to.
You gonna blow a whole 100?
100. 100. Yeah, like 100. Because $1 million, bro. I'm 18. I don't need $1 million. Like, especially if I'm in college. Because in college, bro, you
so much of your time is occupied.
Well, and you're learning, right? Like you're learning to be an adult. You're learning to live on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You're learning a lot of things. You're meeting new people. You're doing social experiments, whatever, right? So giving a kid 18 freshman in college $1 million, and the way NIL work, they giving it to you, monthly, like however much it is. It's over a span of however long that year is. So 12 months, they're gonna split that $1 million up into 12. That's a lot of money at once.
It is.
So you're gonna blow it. That's what students do.
Yeah.
Like and they getting them cars. Like, bro, my brother's a college athlete. My brother driving a Cadillac right now that he ain't paying for. That school gave him. He got a Cadillac and 6 figures. Like, now he been making okay decisions. I mean, he not, because he be chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But, and he's older, right? He's working on his second master's. Like, he's older. But if he was 18 with 6 figures in a car, bro, that's a disaster to go do some. Get into some trouble.
Right, it is. And then, especially if you're a young male, you got all this money, you got all these cars, you're an athlete. So you being an athlete on itself brings the attention of everybody, whether it be girls at the school, whether it be, the gangsters in the streets who's betting on the games. Everybody. So now you're putting on, now you're flashy because you got this jewelry, you got this car, you got this, maybe you have a nice place to stay possibly, or maybe on campus, whatever, but you got unlimited money, essentially. It's just an invitation to a whole can of worms that I don't think these kids are ready for. Yeah,
it is. And I'm gonna say this because I just met this young kid. His name was Caden. I met him in Oklahoma City past weekend. Cool little dude, 7th grader. Yeah, 7th grade. Crazy. Play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I met him because his dad came up after the game. I was talking to my brother. He wanted to talk to him. Whatever. My brother played point guard. He played. So the little kid was just talking, and somehow we started talking about like jewelry. Because my brother had his chain on, because everybody got a chain now in college. So he got his chain on, and the dude recognized the box. He was like, "Oh, that's from Solomon." He was like, "Bro, I got my wife ring from Solomon." So the dad came up. He got his wife ring from Solomon. He got a chain from Solomon. The 7th grader got a chain from Solomon. Crazy, right? His son, chain from Solomon. And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And he was like, "Yeah." So the little dude, he was like, "Yeah, introduce yourself." So his son introduced himself. Now, mind you, this is a 7th grader. He's like, "Yeah, my name's Caden. I'm a 4-star athlete." And like he's very confident kid. I'm like, this is crazy. This dude is a 4-star. They rating kids in the 7th grade now.
7th grade.
And I asked him, I didn't know he was in 7th grade at first. I was like, what class you in, man? He was like 2030. I said
2030.
I laughed a little bit. Yeah, I laughed a little bit because I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, look, Caden dead ass.
Yeah. Class of 2030. So I did the math. I'm like, wait, he in the 7th grade. He in the 7th grade ranked and got a chain. Like that's how a parent. That's how, because he got sponsorships. This little kid had 20,000 followers on Instagram and a blue check. I said
he got more followers.
Yeah,
than me.
he was like, and the dad started going on about how he get flown out. He's like, yeah, he be flying out. He play with Rondo's son and this and that. So he getting flown. He playing on these big teams. Chris Paul, like he know them and stuff like that. I'm like, this is crazy. This is a 7th grader we talking about.
7th grade.
And this kid was like 5'3" maybe. Like he's little. He's young. Right.
And
he's 7th grade.
And what's even crazier though, is like they're doing all this. This man may stay 5'3". You know what I'm saying?
So his dad was
it's like
all
this for what?
I was thinking the same thing. Because he looked very confident and strong, but I'm like, his dad's shorter than me, and his older brother was there also that's in high school, who's also way shorter than me.
So he don't have much hope.
Yeah, he's not gonna be 6 foot.
Well, get it while you
Let's
can,
put it
right?
that way. But I was like, man, this is crazy.
Might get it from a granddad.
But I was like, man, they doing it. They going to Dallas to get jewelry now. Like I was like, all right,
that's
like,
wild.
That's different. I've never seen that before, and I saw it that day, and I was like, wow, NIL is really impacting every age group. Because now this kid's in 7th grade, he already got sponsorship deals, getting a chain. Now, yeah, I gotta show y'all the chain. Like y'all gotta be like, what? Like, yeah.
I mean, just pay everybody.
Everybody's getting paid already though. They're getting paid in middle school now, high school. Nike just announced, like basically they're about to destroy high school sports. Like it's about to not be
It's
existing.
gonna be mini college.
So basically, what they're doing, because Nike just announced, we got a league we doing, EYBL league, 14 high schools. So now you got to go to these 14 high schools, and they only in certain places, right? It's 14
It's
schools.
gonna be like St. Vincent.
They're
like
Nike schools basically, and they're doing a league in high school. So they're basically doing a funnel from that to college to the NBA, or a funnel from that to the G League to the NBA. It's crazy. Like it's really. Like kids are going to be getting paid early now for sports, like
That's
7th
crazy.
grade, getting paid.
I think that's too young, man.
It's a lot of money in it, and so the parents think about it. Like as a parent, his parents, I mean, they go on every game. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get them to get this money.
Yeah.
And if you get $1 million, like Mikey Williams, for example, right? Another kid got in trouble. He just got out of it, kind of, sort of.
He did.
Took a plea deal, but
He got lucky.
He had $2 million from Puma before, like while he was in high school. Gave him $2 million. And he had a gun incident and been locked up. Didn't get to play in college. Now he can still play in college, maybe. Because he's not gonna have a felony anymore. If it was a felony, that charge, he wouldn't be able to play in college. Because you can't be in college with a felony. So yeah, I mean it's impacting these kids already. So NIL is interesting, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I think they definitely need to put some guidelines in place. Right now before it gets out of hand, because once it gets out of hand, trying to reel it back at that point, it's going to be too hard. So.
It'll be game over.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The shit definitely crazy. But that's how I feel like that's just how it be sometimes. Let's see. We got damn shit. Y'all think athletes should get paid to be in 2K sports? Who put that? Was that you, Jamal?
Oh yeah. So I was looking at it was Rasheed Wallace. He was talking about how he's not on 2K24, and he was saying that they're only paying him. Yeah. So basically, what did I put? They're only paying him 10K to be on there. But basically, you just go and they do the little
motion capture,
motion capture, and they paying them 10K, which I thought was pretty fair to not be doing anything.
Yeah.
But they're saying, the argument was they should be getting paid more. I mean, and I'm thinking to myself, why should you be getting paid more than 10K?
What are you contributing other than your face? Like you're not.
Yeah,
the game isn't built. It's not. The game isn't built around a single player,
right,
or your skill set at all. Like,
and they would go bankrupt paying y'all more,
right?
They're trying to make a product and sell it.
And then by it being based on the NBA, I'm sure there's already a licensing deal tied into that from the NBA. What are they paying? Like, no, absolutely.
Yeah. I thought it was crazy, but Rasheed Wallace was under the impression that they should be getting paid more because why are you using me? You need to pay me more.
You're disposable.
Like, yeah, and your player's still gonna be on there, just not gonna have your name,
right?
So yeah. Because Jordan used to do that back in the day. Like Jordan was not on any of the games. It used to be like a number 99. But they have all his abilities.
Mm-hmm. I'm fucking dead.
And it'd just be a black dude. Like with no face. Kind of. But yeah. I think it's weird. I think 10,000 is fair.
Right.
I mean.
But his argument was they making billions, which they are making billions off each game.
Think about the microtransactions.
But can you give 10,000 more than that to each player?
My thing is what
and you're not adding that much value like Cam said.
What is that? What is 10,000 to an NBA player
of
any caliber? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's really just that's a respect thing. They giving you this right now because they really could use you without that.
Right, because you're already licensed to them through the company that you work for.
Yeah, the NBA. Through the NBA. So it's like, exactly.
People just don't. Sometimes you just gotta take.
Hey man, your girl Nicki just made the news
again.
This is what it says, man. It's fresh off the press. Got to go ahead and get this in while we at the end. Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar podcast, took a screenshot of the live stream with Costa Nicki Minaj, and he was like, hip-hop journalism. What's in the screenshot? The screenshot is Nicki. Well, I don't know who the people be with Costa. They be getting lit. I don't know who them people is. They're his friends, I guess.
Yeah, his little buddies. Yeah.
His clique. He said, so Nicki Minaj responded to Elliot. He said, Elliot, if you spit Jay-Z's dick out your mouth for 1 second, you be able to be happy for the newcomers. Isn't that how y'all tried to tarnish my image by saying I'm not welcoming new bitches in? but I did a song with all of them. Why you not happy for a young black man like Kai? And then she put tomorrow, bitch. Now, in this moment,
Was that a diss though?
this one I'm gonna say it's a diss because when Drake did the Bobby, forgot her name, but Bobby something, he did something similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all know Rap Radar podcast, you know.
But Drake has done an interview with Elliot.
No, he did. But remember when he made that comment, Drake went off.
Oh, she said more, by the way.
No, she did. Yeah, and then she brought up DJ Envy. Now, this is a good one. She said, remember how cocky DJ Envy was when he was trying to blackball my music on the radio? She said, ask yourself how a DJ could get away with that behavior. She said, then I remember him selling them busted houses. I had to laugh. We prayed Envy. She said, one by one, God will show y'all that you are not, you know what I'm saying, God, basically. And then there's a clip when DJ Envy, because Nicki Minaj was beefing with DJ Self, he was like, yeah, I'm not playing her music. I tell my friends not to play it. I ain't gonna lie, man. 2 for 2, Nicki right there.
I don't know, man.
Is
I don't
Elliot
feel like
dissing?
I don't feel like Elliot was dissing.
Envy was dissing.
But
Well, yeah,
Elliot
well,
wasn't.
yeah,
Envy was dissing.
Her and Breakfast Club has
Yeah.
always had this thing.
Now
But-
Elliot, we gonna give him.
I don't
'cause
feel
Drake-
like Elliot was dissing.
when Drake
though.
went off, it was a different type of energy. Is all I'm saying. That was in the air. But in that moment right there, Nicki got a valid ass point.
Like you just said, that's the new wave, right? That's what you said earlier in this show.
No, exactly. And she's insinuating that Elliot is hating on the new wave.
How?
Because
When he just highlighted it.
the same thing he did with the Bobby.
That was different.
It's
That's not the same thing.
only
Completely
difference
different.
is this a black person.
No,
But
I don't think so. Because what did you do with the Bobby thing? Explain it.
he basically was like, why Drake going to that?
Did
Where
he take a clip and say hip hop journalism?
No, it's even worse. He added more to it
Come on, man.
with the Drake shit.
Come on,
But,
man.
I mean, hey,
I
man.
think Nicki reaching on that.
She ain't reaching because
I think she reaching
why
with
tweet that?
Elliot.
Why
Now with
should Elliot tweet that? I mean, well, the thing is, Kai Cenat is black.
But people
So,
like
by
Kai
him-
Cenat.
People like him. Somebody was just getting criticism for going on his shit. I just can't think of the person.
Man, I said that earlier and you said I was wrong. Come on, man.
I can't. No, it was a specific artist though.
Yachty?
can't
It
think
was,
who-
and I can't.
I just can't think it's because it's not Offset. Offset was fucking with him.
Was it Yachty?
No, it wasn't a young artist. It was because somebody they were saying like, oh, you lame for doing that. Like,
It was definitely somebody, and I can't think of who.
We
it
try to
was.
find
And
it.
it was recent.
Was
yeah,
it,
it was an artist. Let me see, Kai
I
Cenat.
don't know.
But I think the whole so
Is Elliot dissing?
am I being
Maybe.
I don't know.
devil's advocate here? Possibly. Okay, so I see both sides. I see both Elliot's side. I see Nicki's side. I see Elliot's side because if you are a seasoned veteran in this game and you've been doing this has been your career for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Why isn't my publication
Why aren't you respected?
right?
Or
Like,
why aren't people coming to you?
Right. Why aren't you coming to me? Because I've put in my time. I put in the work. I've shown what I'm able to do. On the flip side of that, though, I see where Nicki's going because at the same time, the same way you want to give the veterans their due and give them their process, you also have to realize as a music artist and someone in the rap game, rap thrives off of the youth. The youth are the ones who are consuming rap the most. So you want to bridge that connection with them. So if you have somebody who's in that space already, who has their attention, why not give them the opportunity to come along so that they in 20 years, 30 years, they can be the veteran in the game? But like Jamal said earlier, this whole rollout has just been like kind of crazy because as a star of your status, why aren't you sitting down with? It's cool to go and do the YouTube shows and cool, but why
Who did
aren't
Drake
you?
sit down with when his
he
new
said
album
he
just
said
came
with
out?
Elliot though.
With his new album.
But Drake doesn't.
I'm just wondering.
I didn't see him sit with nobody.
right.
I
Drake.
don't think he did. I'm
He
just
don't
wondering.
have to though. That's
Drake
him.
hasn't been,
That's Drake.
but she's been promoting. What I'm saying,
Levels.
she's been promoting the album, just not in traditional ways. But why not? As a Nicki Minaj
Who
can
did Beyonce sit down with when Renaissance dropped?
Vogue.
Yep.
Fuck Vogue.
And
It was British Vogue, right? It wasn't a regular one.
I think it was British.
and
Vogue.
put it this way, you talking about two people that is way above Nicki Minaj.
Bro, stop.
But
I'm not
my
lying.
thing is though,
Not
a
lying,
Nicki
though.
Minaj can book a CBS this morning.
can go wherever,
She,
exactly.
she can book a
She
Good
can.
Morning America. Why isn't she?
And she's
'Cause
respected.
I think as an artist, you do what you want.
And this is what I think too about Nicki, because Nicki Nicki, yeah, she be doing all this rah-rah stuff, bro, but Nicki can actually sit down and have a conversation with Gayle.
She's intelligent.
She can have a conversation with Oprah. Like,
Right.
I think she can do these things, but she just chooses to go against the grain. Like,
I feel like you
and
just do
then
whatever
she-
you want to do.
but look at the way she did it. Like, look how she responded to that.
Do Elon Musk tweet?
He tweet.
He does.
He does.
So I think whatever
BS,
method of
actually.
communication you pick,
He's a little crazy.
whatever
but he
whatever
does.
method you pick, I think all of those, a lot of people that are really great got some ways that people might not like. How you choose to respond is how you choose to respond, right or
Nicki
wrong.
crazy.
I think Elliot, well, I'm sure because Elliot is pretty good at tweeting. So if he was not sneak dissing, he'll clarify that because he tweet all the time. He
And
retweet all the time.
I respect Elliot. I like what
Nah,
he does.
I mean, he actually is a
and,
person that's really hip hop.
right.
So
And that's why I don't understand why
Cool.
Nicki won't go to one of the traditional avenues.
I think you don't gotta. Yeah.
And it's really not that traditional because I feel like the thing that Elliot is doing now hadn't been done past the last 10. Like I think Elliot,
I mean, no, they did it, but back in the day,
it was different.
voice record, right?
Yeah,
like
it was
Cam
very
said
different.
earlier.
It was very different.
Mm-hmm.
And so the way he's doing it now, like with his show,
Rap Radar.
it's very different. Him and
Yeah.
what's the other dude name?
B-Dot.
B-Dot. Yeah, it's very different now.
I
And
just
that's
think
just
it's
a
just,
development in the last 10 years.
But what Nicki's showing is,
she don't like
we got
nobody.
the cop. Now she keep receipts.
What?
Maybe Elliot didn't deserve to get lit up right there, but Envy,
Yeah, she could have just gave it to Envy.
Envy deserved to get his
Envy
ass lit up.
did. I mean,
Envy deserved to get.
Yeah, I
that.
feel like whenever you go out your way to intentionally not play somebody,
yeah.
yes, you deserve
And
it.
then
Hey, once you a scammer, you a scammer. Even if he technically didn't do it,
I don't
but
think
he
he's a
deserved it.
scammer.
Well,
I
he
don't
was
think
just
knew.
involved with some scammers.
I don't listen to the Breakfast Club these days, but I may tune in tomorrow.
I mean, it's yeah,
because I want to hear what
I
I want to
listen
hear
to it.
what Charlamagne and Envy had to say to this.
Bro, it ain't
Because you know
nothing
they're
that
gonna
they can't
bring
say.
it
Nah,
up.
yeah,
So I
facts.
want to. Charlamagne's gonna bring it up if Envy
Bring
does
Nick
it.
on the show.
I want to hear. She ain't gonna make up there.
She
Bring
will.
Nick on the
She
show.
not gonna, but she made
Her
now
and
that
Mr.
She might
Penny.
have a Birdman moment.
now that Angela Yee not up there no more. You know, she may because she. I mean,
She might have
relationship.
she
with
might
them
have a
is-
Birdman moment. She
She
might go. up
needs to.
there.
That Birdman moment is one of the biggest moments on the Breakfast Club. Hey,
Yeah.
and Birdman might be tweeting tonight.
Put some respect.
I mean, he ain't
on
gonna
my
tweet.
name.
He gonna
Yeah.
he gonna Instagram it. Birdman might post tonight because Birdman he fuck with his artists, but it's just interesting. You know, it'll be interesting to see what Elliot responds to that. Envy might as well just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's still trying to get through his case, so just let that shit work.
Envy don't be saying that no. He been real quiet
It's
lately.
the, it's
Of
the-
course he
yeah, he
has.
better be. It's the principle.
He been real quiet lately. Head down.
It's the.
He
Hey,
taking all the shots right now. Like,
I mean, even when he get it past through this
Should've
situation,
known
he should just not say nothing, bro.
Nothing at
Just
all.
leave it. Hey, man, that nigga Jose Pena was scamming, or whatever his name is, he was scamming. It is what it is. But no, I just thought that was funny because it just popped up. I'm like, damn, Nicki, hey, Meek, Nicki, Elon Musk, Kanye, yo, Twitter fingers, they gon'
oh,
some
yeah.
people gonna react, and I feel like I say, how you respond is how you respond. But it was just funny when she talking about him selling them houses. That was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you had to get on him like that. But it just shows you that when people say stuff about her, she remembers it. And when she chooses to act on it, she gonna act. Now, because that looking at that picture Elliot posted, I mean, maybe it wasn't a diss. It's really, he didn't really put no words with it, so it really can go either way. But if it's not a diss, go ahead and clarify. But the fact that she just put the Jay-Z line on there,
Mm-hmm.
and he do love Jay-Z. Like, he always, like, I'll be looking under Bun B comments. He like, man, you gonna do a song with Hov. Like he does reference Jay-Z a lot. So that shit's just funny as hell. And, you know, Nicki being from New York, too, just makes it even funnier. But, yeah, no, man, overall interesting. Like I say,
I want to talk about the Casanat live stream.
okay, the Nicki Minaj live stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we missed it last night because she was
Bro,
4
his
hours
shit be
late.
too goddamn long.
She was 4 hours late. She didn't show up to 3
It's
a.m.
Nicki Minaj, man.
3 a.m.
Which is crazy.
Bro,
That's the type of respect she has.
He
for
live
people.
streams all night to put it into perspective.
3 a.m.
This nigga sits on the hoe for 24 hours.
3 a.m.
It's crazy, man.
And they was still up
They said she was 4 hours late.
with the chair, with the custom chair.
Had
But
thrown weight on
It,
them.
it was a good moment though. She met, his sister, his mom, so that was cool because his sister's a huge fan. So when I was
Where the fuck
watching
is
it,
Casanat at? California or New York?
in New York,
Oh, I didn't know that. It be looking like he in a basement.
yeah, that's New York shit.
I can't
I
tell
know.
if he in a basement,
It'd
an
be
attic,
a
it's just
mansion.
Right.
I thought he was still in New York. Ain't he from Queens?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he a New York nigga for
Oh,
sure.
he's
big
started-
room, wherever he
That
is.
shit huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit like a house.
He's somewhere. He might be in Cali, but I know
Family
he's
stay on
Or he
top,
might
he
be
at
in
the bottom.
Atlanta. I think he said they got their house in Atlanta. That house that I forgot what they call their house.
Like a
but
creative house or something.
it's with all his guys. They all stream like in different rooms.
Yeah, we finna start back streaming.
Come on, man. Let's get a house. Let's do it.
The mansion.
Let's do it, man.
Number 1 on Twitch coming up.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, no. So I think
I mean, 4 hours later is crazy.
That is crazy.
But you know, I cannot say that I wouldn't expect that from Nicki Minaj, to be honest. But they looked very excited when she was in there, so it looked like a good ass time.
They're fans, so they're gonna be excited. And bro, Nicki Minaj pulled up to your show. Like, come on.
Well, it's not
That's
like
a
he
big
really
moment.
needed it because he's already number 1.
Yeah, he had 300,000 people on there already.
He said, "This why I'm even."
They said he had 300,000 people on the stream at 3 a.m.
That's crazy because he really don't be doing much.
It just be a lot of childish
All I
stuff.
see is clips, and it just be nothing but
Childish,
stuff.
yelling,
Just playing
a lot
the
of
game,
yelling and
watching
laughing.
videos and laughing.
It's corny,
I
but
don't see
people
the draw,
like it.
but right,
So-
right. People like it.
But I think this new age they like stuff like that. So I can't. I guess it's corny to me, but it's not corny to them.
Yeah.
It's literally somebody sitting in a room
Talking,
in front of a screen all day.
giggling, tickling each other.
I mean, I just like it because it
Destroying the
puts the
house.
power into people.
It does.
You know, we ain't gotta watch Channel 4 or BET for that new celebrity. We can literally pick up your phone, put it in front of your face, and
Yeah.
somebody gonna fuck with what you're doing. So
Yeah, for sure. Keep doing it.
yeah, so
I like how it's
salute it.
not though, because shoot, he had a mission and he did it, bro.
All the way.
And he still do it. Like
Yep.
he supported stuff every night.
And I like the fact that the black community is supporting him too, like especially black artists, or rather, he's supporting them.
Yeah.
But the fact that collaboration and admiration is there, I
don't think the artists had any choice because they want to get with the younger crowd,
gotta
so
get-
they gotta.
you got
like,
TikTok, you got stream, you
gotta
get to
get to where
pick.
it's going.
You get to pick. You know what I'm saying? But still, people could be like, "Oh, I ain't doing that." You know, and
They gonna do it.
living his best life.
I was surprised to see that. Do you think it's inappropriate for her to be twerking on there?
No.
Okay.
Motherfuckers post OnlyFans all day.
I mean, these were little kids, right? Some of the age gap.
We don't know who the fuck
But
is.
he's grown.
We don't know who.
How
Yeah,
old
there
is
you
he?
go.
He like what, 21?
Like 22.
Grown. I mean, you can't. I mean,
I thought it was odd. I'm like, bro,
mean,
she hit twerk with
bro.
these little ass kids.
It wasn't no little kids on the live stream.
Shout out to Secret.
You talking about
Bro,
kids that
ain't
watch
Super
him?
Freaky
Kids on the
Grandma.
live stream,
Bro, we don't know who watching his
Bro,
shit.
ain't no
Yeah.
adults watching that shit, bro.
Hey, motherfuckers watch it. Do adults watch OnlyFans?
That's different.
No, I'm just saying, somebody watching it.
That's adult TV.
Man, I don't know what it is.
This is, I don't know what he be doing, destroying
Bro,
shit. Like, whatever they be doing, bro.
Hey, he just be having fun,
Yeah.
bro. He just
Living
living his
life.
Playing
best
the
life.
game and yelling, and they just be yelling
Watching
too much
videos,
for me,
listening to
bro.
music. I mean, somebody just premiered a new song on his thing, so he, it just
Nah, he be live. Like they have a lot of energy. So
Yeah, right.
whenever you got energy like that, people just gravitate towards
But
you.
I'd rather see them doing stuff like that than they could be out here in the
Yeah.
streets. I mean, at least they're confined in a house. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
He's not doing anything bad with his platform. So
Nah, he
There
not.
you go. But yeah, I mean, anything else y'all want to talk about?
Man, let me check, man. Let me see what you got right here.
Make sure y'all go stream Pink Friday too.
Friday too.
Man, go stream Sex Tape, man.
Shout out to Pardi.
Pink
Pardi
Friday
Saint
2 got
Fontaine.
enough streams. It got a super freaky girl on there. So it got
I
the
mean,
streams
you
hitting
talking about a #1 hit single, right?
from a year ago. Yes.
Hey, hit is a hit.
On an album a year later.
Hit is a hit.
No, it's a good song.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's all right. But you did talk about Barbie earlier. I mean, that's another sample, but we're not going to go there.
Hey.
I guess. It might win a Grammy.
Yeah.
I believe that they're gonna win a Grammy for Barbie, but we'll
They
see.
should.
in a
I
couple
mean,
weeks.
people love Ice Spice. And they love
Barbie.
Nicki. And they love Nicki.
And Barbie was a and it's for the soundtrack.
If she don't get it, it's going to be the biggest snub ever.
It's best soundtrack song. You talking about one of the movies that was the biggest movie of this year? One of the biggest movies of this year hit $1 billion. They gonna win.
What other soundtracks came out?
Ain't shit compared to that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was the biggest movie, right?
Yeah. Biggest movie of the year.
As far as a movie that wasn't like, yeah,
Unless they throw Beyonce's on there. Did it meet the deadline?
she's not on there.
Nah, it didn't meet the deadline. Maybe next year
Maybe next year.
because of Renaissance the movie. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's for best song on the soundtrack. I don't think Beyonce dropped the soundtrack.
Color Purple soundtrack out tomorrow, guys.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Lil Ju made the beat, produced a track on that mug too.
Yeah.
So that's
Shout out to Jew, man.
crazy, right? I guess we're gonna see this remake and we're gonna talk about that because Color Purple, we all know, is a black classic. Even if you didn't like the movie growing up, you seen that shit or you
my
watched the
favorite
clip.
movie.
Really?
Absolutely.
It wasn't my favorite growing up, but I'm gonna try to give it another chance. We're gonna reevaluate because growing up, that movie was very.
Color Purple is hilarious.
Yeah, it was very.
You gotta find a comedy in it. That movie's funny.
That movie was cringe.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Growing up, I was like,
hopefully the new one good. It looked like it shot well, so
Yeah.
It is. It's
and it looked like it's a whole different take. So I'm curious to see.
Well, because it's based off the stage play. So
Okay.
it's based off the musical that was on Broadway.
Hopefully they're not singing.
They are.
They singing.
They're definitely
Yeah,
singing.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm good.
Yeah, it's based off the musical. So
I'm just not a musical fan. I don't know why. Never had me. I like plays though.
But so much talent packed into this, man. I have to.
I like plays. I like when they sing in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
But if they singing the whole time, it's not for me. Can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to find out. Like I say, I mean, it's a black classic being remade, so it can go one way.
Whole lot of stars.
It can go one or two ways. We're gonna see. Like I said, the first one. I mean, the original definitely wasn't on my face. I mean, I remember some scenes on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember her shaving the dude. You know, she wanted to kill him, but I just as a kid, I was like, this shit right here.
I quote all 3 hours of that movie. Like
hey,
I know
man.
the back of my hand.
we about to see if Oprah Winfrey and company can do it again, which I'm sure it's gonna be big. But I mean, because what is Thursday? Today Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it really technically came out tonight because you can go watch it right now. But
no, soundtrack came in today.
Oh, when
the movie don't come out to Christmas.
Oh damn!
Yeah, we got another week.
I see what they're trying to do. Well, we're gonna be waiting on that. So waiting on that review. But I mean, hey, let's see where it goes from there. But until next time, anybody got any last words?
Go be great, everybody.
There you go. Let me click a sound. Jamal ain't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing. Oh man, I left my fucking car running outside.
You did?
Max, my battery was
Thought
out.
I heard
That's
it.
what that smell
Okay.
was.
Yeah,
I
nah.
wonder what that smell was, bro.